Hello, welcome to our playthrough of Dungeons 4. Look at that! It came out! This game actually has been on my wish list for a long time. It is a game I am excited about. I loved Dungeon Keeper as a kid when that came out. War for the Overworld I enjoyed, but I remember there being a patch or something that screwed up the game. I never played Dungeons 1 or 2, that is my loss. But I did play Dungeons 3, and I enjoyed that game as well. I like these base building, you're the bad guy games, especially when there's a lot of humor, like Dungeons 3 had. I expect to see just as much humor in Dungeons 4. So I don't know the story from 1 and 2. I do know that I played through the main campaign of Dungeons 3, and the whole thing of Dungeons 3 is good one, and took it, like there should be a balance, and took it too far, so they eventually went from good all the way to, oh, we're actually kind of evil, but no one's willing to say it, sort of thing. And the whole point of Dungeons 3 was freeing Thalya, who you see on the throne there, converting her back to evil, and defeating the good bad guys? And maybe not so much restoring balance as taking control for the bad guys. And there was a lot of humor in that sort of thing. I played part of the first DLC, and then I got sidetracked by other things. I believe there was 2 DLC, maybe 3. But I remember stopping after the second or at the start of the second DLC, because the second DLC, and maybe they fixed this, I don't know, I'll be honest. But I never finished all the DLC for Dungeons 3 because one of the DLC introduced a bug that stopped technology research from work, just flat out stopped it working. So if you played the game like you were supposed to, you'd research 2 or 3 tiers of tech in a game with, I think it had 10 tiers. And then the research would just stop. And that was a problem. So I'm hoping that bug isn't in this game. I would imagine not. I'm hoping they fixed it in Dungeons 3. If you get a chance, go play Dungeons 3. But we're going to dive into Dungeons 4, which was on my wish list. I had no idea it came out because my wish list on Steam never told me it came out. Otherwise, I would have played this game sooner, I'm going to be honest. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive in to Dungeons 4.
The last stand. Thalya set about destroying the last remaining heroes. Amongst others, her stepbrother Tristan.
Alright. So I assume this is going to be a tutorial map. They're not going to just drop us in. There are difficulty settings, which is good. We're going to play on normal. You can play co-op, which is awesome. And they give you little achievements to go for. So, complete any difficulty level. We can't let her die. While Thalya's Fury is active. We'll probably get the first 2. I don't know if we'll do the last one. But I like they give you, like, if you really enjoy this game, well, I got the first 2. I want to go back and get that last one, sort of thing. I'm going to go ahead and play her normal.
Once upon a time, long, long ago in, well, you know the rest, the absolute evil had, in the fabulous predecessor to this game, taken over the entire overworld with its creatures. Now it's spent its time on debauched parties and... Wait a minute. The entire overworld? No! One small village of indomitable heroes still held out against the invaders. The unamused evil was beside itself with rage.
But
all this was about to change once and for all, because the remote controlling evil sent its most vicious general into the field, the dark elf Thalya.
Thalya, okay. Hard T.
Thalya, also known from the fabulous predecessor, came back from her vacation in a thoroughly good mood. Before that, she had defeated her foster father, the paladin Thanos. This fact is important to note.
That's a weird pause.
For this last remaining village of heroes was protected by none other than Tristan, foster son of Thanos and Thalya's stepbrother. This proud warrior in shining, his handsome heroic chest accentuating armor was the last glimmer of hope for the forces of good.
Is he also a dark elf?
Thalya, who had fully embraced the dark side, couldn't wait to really kick her stepbrother's ass. And so our story begins.
Because that was the shtick of Dungeons 3. Thalya was a dark elf, and Thanos was like, I wiped out your race, but I bet I can convert you. And then because we converted her back to evil from good, Thanos goes nuts and tries to just eradicate the world. Or our little corner of the world. So I'm wondering if her half-brother is also supposed to be a dark elf, but fully converted to good.
The last defenders of good were fighting for their survival. This seemed to be the perfect time for Tristan to make his appearance, the last mighty hero of the good races.
My brothers! In your eyes I see the same fear that would lead me to despair. The day may come when the courage of true heroes is extinguished, when we abandon our companions and all bonds of friendship are broken. But that day is still far off. Stand fast, heroes of the West!
And with those familiar-sounding words, Tristan charged into battle to the cheers of his men. The heroes of good had managed to capture some of the evil creatures. Nevertheless, it was more than questionable whether a few minor victories and a brilliant speech could do anything against the absolute evil's armies. A storm of darkness and gloom descended, heralding the arrival of Thalya, the absolute evil's general. This entrance not only panicked the defenders of good, but also seemed to strengthen the creatures of evil.
Hey, I'm back! Time to kick a little hero butt. Forward, creatures! Show me what you can do! Punch 'em smack dab in the mouth! Smash 'em in the face! Oh, and just as a precaution, get me my handbook of worn-out third-rate catchphrases.
Ah, yes.
If my eyes don't deceive me, that's my stupid stepbrother Tristan over there too, just waiting for me to lovingly put his head on a spear. Ha! Today is gonna be a good day.
Thalya seemed to be very sure of victory. Some might find this puzzling, as it was the beginning of a long new campaign. But okay, maybe the rest of the missions are nothing but a string of debauched victory celebrations. Who knows?
Oh, can I pause? Thought there was a way to pause. Okay, defeat Tristan, defeat the quad. Press, yeah, left click to select. Standard RTS controls, move camera.
Few pitiful opponents. I'm gonna
Give the selected unit a
you.
run or attack command.
If I can just remember how that works again.
Fortunately, Thalya's instincts took over at this point, something which wannabe pro gamers often refer to as auto-attack.
Right.
Thalya also remembered that she had a few skills that she could invoke whenever she felt like it.
Oh, right. Boom.
Left click?
That's how it's done.
Alright. Oh shit, they died. Target the healer first.
Yippee-ki-yay, hero mucker.
Thalya's mighty storm once again stood at her disposal. Once again, Thalya's fury descended to plunge the land into blackness.
Oh, okay. What's this? Okay. Well, never mind. Oh, that's her auto attack. Gotcha. Stop every creature's attack. Those move at the top of the screen. Do not show automatically. Alright.
Hey, did someone actually cage my subordinates? Ah, forget that. I'm the only one who's allowed to do that. Time to bust these things open. Pulverize them. Nuke them.
Your creatures have destroyed a cage. Thalya had freed all the creatures. Not to be outdone by her stepbrother, she too gave a brilliant speech.
Speech?
Oh, yes, the healers.
Creatures!
Woo!
Time to punch the do-gooders right in the kisser. Forward! Punch them in the face, kick them in the shins, break their belt buckles so they trip on their pants.
Yes. Very inspiring.
Uh-huh. So, yes, you do... There is a tactical element.
Thalya once again summoned her fury.
Bravo! Dead heroes!
Thalya had reached the center of battle. With another brilliant
Shit.
speech, she goaded her creatures on one more time.
Another speech? Oh. Ding dong, the hero's dead.
There
Okay.
you go. You go there.
I don't know if I can work with you like this. After Talia's
Break
words,
the center!
the creatures surged forward and flocked to their linguistically under-talented leader, or would like to, but the defenses on the left and right flanks made progress impossible. Thalya had to destroy them in order to receive further support.
Oh, I gotta break the catapults? Maybe?
The hero's defense collapsed on the right flank.
Yes.
The monstrous evil's creatures flocked to Thalya.
Excellent. I can always use more cannon fodder. I mean,
right.
Loyal subordinates.
Can we pull back?
The hero's left defensive flank could no longer withstand the breaching evil's creatures.
Okay, guys, collapse things? This is kind of getting ridiculous. Oh no, the mechs are on my side. Okay. Where are we going? Oh, we're headed to the center now. Ah, hold on. Yes, I can make control groups, I believe. Yes. Break it.
Once again, Thalya's fury descended to plunge the land into blackness.
Yippee-ki!
Oh, look at that on the left.
Mucker.
Thalya, stepsister! You dare to show your face here after killing our foster father?
Yeah. Is that a trick question? You can see I'm here. Thanos deserved what he got. And I thought to myself, hey, like father, like son.
You will pay for your deeds, sister. The light will protect me.
I don't think so. Get him, boys. Let the healers heal.
Thalya once again summoned her fury.
Oh. Okay.
Sister, Turn from evil and come back to the side of good. See the power of light.
With these words, Tristan was bathed in
Oh,
a
okay.
golden light that seemed to protect him. As if that were not troublesome enough,
Right.
a number of magical portals opened at the same time.
Okay.
As if this wasn't dragging on way too long already.
Uh-huh.
Can't we just jump straight to the point where I greedily take over the world? Forward, creatures! Smash the portals! Flatten that magic junk! Pull the
Healers!
My brothers! In your eyes, I see the same fear that would lead me to despair. The day may come when the courage of true heroes is extinguished. When we abandon our companions and all bonds
Ow!
of friendship are broken. But that day is still far off. Stand fast, heroes of the West!
Oh, didn't you spout that same bullshit earlier? In exactly the same words.
Yes.
No, not at all. I am known for my brilliant speeches. Wicked stepsister.
I seem to remember that whenever you were supposed to speak in front of the class, we had to get a mop.
You'll pay for that. Onward, faithful! Destroy the evil!
Yes, level matters.
All the magical portals had been destroyed, and with them, Tristan's shield went up in smoke.
That's the way I like it. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. I was just
trigger
about to
this.
kick my stepbrother's butt.
If the healers heal.
Sister, it doesn't have to end this way.
Yeah, it
Join
does.
me. Together we can still save the world.
Oh, can't you just die and spare us all the embarrassing melodrama?
Oh, did we do it? I mean, it's the first map.
Thalya, this isn't the end. We'll meet again.
With these words, Tristan quickly created a portal and threw himself through it with the last of his strength. The portal closed again behind him.
Treachery, fraud, cheater! This was supposed to be my victory! And what the hell kind of glove is that anyway? Looks to me like game design forgot to balance the thing properly.
Maybe the people in charge were still too captivated by your great speech. It brought tears to my eyes too, however, not of emotion.
As if the bird brains these evil creatures have needed grand speeches. A few skulls to bash in, and the social calendar for the evening is filled.
Well, each to their own. But apparently, Tristan had suffered a mishap, as the aforementioned magic glove still lay in the place where it was last used. It would seem that he had accidentally lost it.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
This thing is just what I need. Tray
It's a trap.
chic. I'll just grab that right away.
And so our story begins.
Hey! It's a trap.
Tristan had managed to give Thalya the slip, but she had been able to capture his magic glove. The Gauntlet of Finitude, a fabled artifact. Unfortunately, UI overlays don't work in cutscenes, so Thalya couldn't read just exactly what the glove did. Nevertheless, she proudly presented it to the Absolute Evil in its form as the Dungeon Lord. And so misfortune took its course, because at the same time, Thalya wanted to demonstrate how loudly she could snap her fingers.
Oh
But
no.
this snap, which would go down in the history books as the Dungeon Lord snap, unleashed horrific forces that were discharged into the Dungeon Lord himself. As Thalya rose to her feet, the gauntlet had disappeared, and the Dungeon Lord lay dying. Viewers often began to cry at this point, because it made them think back to the last really good superhero movie.
Just a few pop culture references.
Thalya mourned for about 5 seconds. Thalya had shattered the realms of good and served them onto the absolute evil on a silver platter, while it had actually done nothing at all. So Thalya now became the absolute ruler. She had no clue about how to rule, but more than made up for it with hubris and consistently ignoring glaring problems. In addition, she surrounded herself with a staff of incompetent advisors. What could possibly go wrong?
Better call
10
North?
minutes later, Tristan had captured Thalya, locked her in a cage, and put the armies of absolute evil to flight. And so the story ends. We'll tell you how the story continues in overpriced microtransaction bites.
No, you
Oh,
won't.
wait, wrong script. That's a different developer. Hang in there, I've almost got it. While Thalya was ignominiously taken away, the unused essence of absolute evil continued to float through the ether. It wasn't about to admit defeat that easily, but for evil to triumph once again, it needed Thalya back, for better or for worse. And so the swirling essence of absolute evil set about commanding the perplexed-looking chaotic hordes and freeing Thalya.
All
Hammer
right.
time. Round 2. The essence of absolute evil held the horde together and rose to the challenge of vicious dwarven engineering.
Okay. We'll do that one. We'll always get at least one, right? Have at least 10 creatures. So we got to get up to 10 creatures. All right. So we like traps. We like a lot of creatures. I'm guessing there's at least, let's see, 10 maps? And they usually run about an hour to 2 apiece. For those of you new to the channel, expect most episodes to be roughly 45 minutes to an hour
Let me
long.
out of this damned cage, you stupid little good elf. Otherwise, I'll have a hard time wringing your scrawny neck. What the hell do you want from me anyway?
Thalya, stepsister, your deplorable deeds must not go unpunished. You have slain our foster father Thanos, a blasphemous affront to our goddess, whom you, to top it all off, have also slain. But we will have plenty of time to argue on our journey. I am here for the stone. Brynhild, if you please.
You know you can, you little cutie. Oi! Go on, you lazy lot. Get that destroyer of worlds class hammer going.
Uh-oh. I don't like this.
Thalya had been captured. Only the bubbling around the place essence of absolute evil could save her. It was amusing to leave Thalya in the clutches of her brother. But on the other hand, without her help, the shapeless evil would probably just roam the countryside as a disembodied something or other, and at best be hired for third-rate horror movies. Fortunately, a forgotten dungeon heart lying in the underground could quickly be reactivated. Together with the creatures of the Horde, it would be easy to smash the do-gooder heroes there to smithereens.
Alright,
The
here we
wafting
go.
evil had to get rid of that dwarven contraption on the overworld, as it posed a threat to the underground, and with it, the dungeon heart. It was therefore necessary to build a mighty dungeon, or rather, to have one built, because, as a wafting essence, the disembodied evil could not do much itself.
Is there a way to rotate? Options. I'm sure they'll get to it eventually. Oh no. There's no way to rotate the camera? Up, down, left, right, pan, jump to throne room. Oh no. Oh, also, save. Back? Oh. Save? Oh. Okay. Save. Save? Some way to name the... Hold on. go ahead and delete this one. Back. Is there no way to... Guys, come on. A way to name saves. Or am I missing this? Screen... Okay, good. I'm sorry. I just gotta type in stream 1. Select stream 2. Save. Alright. Oh, this is gonna get awkward. I don't like it. I don't like this 45-degree angle. I want to just jerk the whole dungeon map. Alright. Mark an area for your little snots to dig up.
A new area of the dungeon has been discovered.
Here. Oh, 5x5. Break that one. Grab the gold. Break dungeon area. Oh, this one specifically. Thank you. Glad that popped up now. No game speed? There is research. Cool. Oh, that's a gold vein, gold vein. Alright. So, gold veins, and then occasionally there's, I think, diamonds. And diamonds are unlimited. And there's usually one on every map. So that's usually the rush. Gonna carve this out. Gonna make this a little bigger than expected. Research dungeon level 1. Oh. Research the treasury. Everything costs gold. Collect here, build treasury. Understood. It'll fix itself.
The gold-hungry evil had built a treasury. The meager amount that could be stored in the throne room was simply not even close to enough for a proper gold bath.
Oh. Gold is stored in the treasury. You can only spend stored gold. A treasury which encloses the gold vein increases the rate of mining, due to the room's efficiency. Build a gobbler farm. Build a hideout. At least 6 by 6. Alright. Oh, this is another gold. Okay. So this is gonna be a backup treasury. Duly noted. I don't know.
Payday! Creatures are collecting their pay.
Uh-huh. We are gonna have 2 treasuries. Because of this one. So... okay, I'm gonna research this now. Oh, interesting. Multiple evilness. Need a gobbler farm. That's slapping things. We need a hideout. We're gonna need orcs and healers. We're just gonna grab it all. I've got the money. Up here. Oh. Here. Room. Treasury. hideout in here. And then what I usually do, and I don't know if this still works, I don't like this design already. What I personally usually do... Or was this 5x5? Hold on. Oh. Okay, so this is 5x5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this needs to be a little bigger. What I usually do is stick the Gobbler Farm attached to the hideout. Personally. So, each faction, Dungeon Horde, Demons Undead, has so-called faction research. The research sets up the maximum level for your creatures a little notch. With each research level, the max... The population max is raised, and also unlocks further research. In the hideout, creatures recruited by the Horde set up a camp where they can satisfy their needs for rest and also heal themselves. The creatures are unable to set up camp due to the lack of space will become angry over time and begin to strike. Yep, that's fine. That one's full. This one is not. So they can move things there. We need a Gobbler Farm. I personally would have put the Gobbler Farm here. They're showing me the basics. Horde for beginners. Horde creatures look for a place in the hideout. Oh, hold on. Before I forget. And I am
gluttony-loving evil had built
actually
a Gobbler Farm. Here, delicious
of the
gobblers
mind.
were raised to serve as food for the Horde.
So, Horde creatures look for a place in the hideout instead of camp. Horde creatures can't be resurrected until very late in the game. They have carried sheep and level much more quickly. Gobbler Farms feed the highest possible gobbler reduction. Missing walls, lower rooms. Oh, that's new. I can't fill empty tile. Oh. Okay, never mind. So the efficiency is only 50% because of the missing walls. Gotcha. 6x6. This is not 6x6? This is highly inefficient. And this is going to be something else as well. Hold on. Blow this up. Get a little money back. Putting the Gobbler Farm over here? And the hideout over here? Highly inefficient. I've got money. Can we? Okay, can't do that. Yeah, I think everything else takes evilness. So where? Yeah, okay. We can't do... Oh, number of creatures. Number of little snots. Maxed out. Great. That'll give me snots galore. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, so they wanted... Oh, that's... You know what? Let's go ahead and max that out ahead of time. We got the gold.
It's
between the
payday.
mines. We're gonna need a hideout. Great. Rebuild this wall. I don't know what I'm building here. 1, 2, 4.
The sheltering evil had built a hideout for the Horde's creatures. These could henceforth build themselves a place to rest there.
1,
The
2,
army-raising
3,
evil
1.
had recruited its first creature, a bit underwhelming considering that it was sitting on the throne of the gods a short time ago. But fresh starts are never easy. The evilest evil could use the Hand of Terror, not only to intervene, but also to lend its little snots the impetus they needed by giving them a spirited slap.
Speakers. You need males. Before I start at level 4, we're going to want to train the arena for 10 at a time. 3 orcs can reach a maximum level of 3. A creatures gain experience points by defeating enemies, which also allows them to level up. With each level gain, creatures become stronger, more hit points, do more damage. Okay. Oh, right click.
The attitude-adjusting evil had struck one of its little snots.
2.
Frightened, the creature squealed.
3.
The detestable evil had earned some delicious evilness. Excellent things could be done with it,
Flapping
such
little
as
snot
exploring
for
new
time,
stuff. However,
does damage.
first, a place had to be found where the
Evilness.
evilness could be stored. The
Okay.
absolute evil quickly built a vault of evilness.
6 by 6. So this is going to be the Vault of Evilness. By defeating heroes, however, there are many other ways to earn evilness. In your rooms or creatures in the research menu, high evilness as well. So, already bad design. I mean, the Vault of Evilness, unclear. But you want the food near here. That's Vault of Evilness.
The glamorous evil had built a vault of evilness. This allowed it to henceforth store evilness and use it. And
Oi! No need to sit around being lazy when we could be picking up a little gold while we're here, eh? On you go, lads! Grab the nearest gold vein.
sooner or later, the greedy dwarves would dig their way
shit.
into the dungeon. The perfidious evil used a workshop to prepare traps to stop the gold-stealing dwarves in their tracks.
Okay. So, research this. This, and this. Great. Build a workshop. Where do they want me to build the workshop? Select
Technological
workshop.
progress has almost always been a fine thing.
Over
Further
here.
research could not only make new units or rooms available, but also increase the maximum number of little snots or creatures.
Okay, workshop can be used to store toolboxes, which you need to build work units and traps.
The hard
So
work
they're digging
allowing
this
evil
way.
had built
Gotcha.
a tinkerer's cave. Here, little snots could use the work units to make toolboxes, which were needed for the more extravagant dungeon accoutrements.
Now we're doing fine on gold. Let's poke this way. Great. Research gnome? Gnome is a great tinkerer and has learned to craft powerful bombs. Unfortunately, they're not very strong. Okay. Fortunately, there's no friendly fire in Dungeons 4. Oh, but it costs evilness. And that costs evilness too. Goblins look inconspicuous enough, but they are sneaky, devious creatures that know how to use 1 and 2 daggers to really give you a good jab. One moment they're pointing at an untied shoelace, the next you got 3 daggers stuck in your eye. I need evilness.
You have unearthed a new area in the dungeon.
Okay. Oh, there's another gold vein. Great to know. Alright, we're up to 450, which means we can now research this. If there's something more important to research. Let's get options. Find an exit from the dungeon. Oh, he says. Well, I mean, there's the obvious exit.
Ding dong, it's payday.
Yeah, 220. We can afford that. Creatures to recruit. Melee fighter, physical damage. Alright, I need these. Oh, okay. 3. Go ahead and do that. They're ranged at least. I can't expand that. We're gonna need more room, so we're gonna bust this down. In the hideout, max population. Duly noted. We don't need that much horde, but let's... fill this all in. Okay. Gold, gold, gold. We're fine there. We do need... Oh, that's weird. Oh, I'm still in build mode. Right, now we need traps. Ah, now we're in dig mode. Alright, so what's going on? Dig, my minions, dig. So what traps do we have? A single small spike trap, a large spike trap, a slime trap, saw trap, which take 3, 4, 2, 3, 1.
The cunning evil had placed the first traps. This would make it much harder for the greedy dwarves to steal the gold from the treasury, or even destroy the dungeon heart itself.
Like, I'm gonna... Hold on.
A new area has been unearthed in the dungeon.
What do we got? Ooh, lava's bad. Oh. Change your plans. Interesting.
Oi! Something dug into my little gold mine. Yeah! They had to be stinking orcs, whose skulls are at best used as toilet paper holders in the lavatory.
9 traps.
Okay, boys! Tear this joint
That
to
is-
the ground!
Dwarves had opened a passage into the dungeon.
Right. A little
The
faster.
little Snots immediately executed Order 67, as they had been instructed to do by Thalya in such a case.
No, wait, there's a
which
quick
meant
way to
that
do
they
this.
ran
Hold on.
through the dungeon with their arms flapping wildly. At the same time, they opened the secret trap cache, so that the tricky evil could give the dwarves a very warm welcome. A new area of the dungeon has been discovered.
Yes. Right. No. God. Oh, what's this? Gemstone.
A hero had
Drop.
died in one of the cruel evil's traps.
Okay. Great. Let's have a look. Events in the event bar. Yes, thank you. How do I... No.
Oi! Did you little honeybuds forget your little baby bottles?
There we
How
go.
did you manage to lose to a bunch of lousy orcs? But fine. We still have
Sorry.
some reinforcements here. Reinforcements? Attack!
Oh
Evidently,
shit,
the
they have a
dwarves had not
dungeon!
yet been neutralized. Luckily, the little snots had made a few traps in their spare time, and they were only too happy to make available to the all-consuming evil.
Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.